What is up, Mountain Tough? Welcome to week 4, day 5, the final day of our limited sandbag daily. We so hope you guys have enjoyed the last 4 weeks of throwing in the sandbag training, whether it's in addition to your MGDs and gym dailies, or it's just your 30-minute crusher for the day. We've got Alex and Jason to help guide you through this very last workout of the program. Alex has a 40-pound sandbag. Jason has an 80. You guys will also need access to your pull-up bar. And I don't actually think you guys need your box stepper cooler, but you should just have it on deck for some, if you need it for anything else. All right, let's get going, guys. We have no warm-up built in today, so if you're not warm, make sure to pause and get warmed up before we dive in. Our buy-in, we're about to crush 3 rounds of the following circuit. So we're gonna start with 45 seconds of chin-ups. So we're gonna go underhand grip, all right, all the way to the top. You guys saw this workout in week 2. We've made a couple changes to make it a little bit more doable. So 45 seconds of chin-ups. We're then going to a 45-second Zercher hold. So what we want here is good space between the upper arm and the torso. So we're holding it nice and high. We're just standing there. It's just a nice strong hold while we get our breath back. We're gonna pop that sandbag to our back, and we're hitting walking lunges for 90 seconds. All right, so we're starting with a bang here for 3 rounds. I want you guys to keep track of both your chin-up rep count and your walking lunge rep count. See if we've increased it since week 2. Let's dive in, Mountain Tough, and get this party started, all right? We're gonna go 45 seconds of chin-ups to kickstart the day, all right? You guys feeling good?
Feeling good.
All right, we're gonna start at the top of the minute. Rocking and rolling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's see it, team. All right, underhand grip, big stretch, chin above the bar. Strategize this 45 seconds. All right, just a little shock to the system right from the start. 45 seconds of chin-ups. We're gonna hit that Zercher hold for 45, and we're crushing 90 seconds of walking lunges. There we go. Kind of shaking it out. Nice job, nice job. Keep track of those reps if you can, if you haven't lost count already. All right, let's grab that sandbag. And we're holding high, so we're not holding it low, all right? We're just holding it high. It's in the crease of that elbow, kind of sitting on those upper arms, all right? So you're gonna feel that chest open, all right? You don't necessarily need to flare that rib cage, but we're not hunching over. Don't let that sandbag win. Jason's crushing an 80 today. Alex has a 40. Good job, holding strong, holding strong. Bigger, deeper breaths. We're gonna shift that sandbag to our shoulders here in 6, 5. Nice job. All right, gonna shift it over, and 90 seconds walking lunges. Nice and strong, guys. It's centered on our back. These variables have not changed since week 2. So hoping you guys maybe can crush a few extra reps compared to a couple weeks ago, if you have those numbers. You guys will have a halfway buzzer. My clock is running on a 45. We're going right into set 2, you guys. So keep pushing through this particular buzzer. We're halfway. No extra rest here. We're cruising into set 2. So once this next buzzer hits, I want to see you drop that sandbag and head to your chin-up bar. Here we go, Mountain Tough. Let's go, let's go. Getting that nice pump through the legs right from the start today. We're not wasting any time. All right, good. Let's get a couple more reps in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and. All right, drop that sandbag. Let's head to that chin-up bar. We're rocking. Each round is 3 minutes of work. We're crushing 3 rounds, so 9 minutes. Good job, you two. Exert your hold. Grab that sandbag. Lungs should be pumping just a little bit harder than they were first round, okay? So now we're having to kind of control that diaphragm. Think of expanding, all right? And then a compression as we exhale. All right, zen out, y'all. Good work, team. Could always be worse. I could make you lunge with that in the Zercher hold. Just remember. Or squat or thrust or sit. All right, let's go straight to it. Set 2, we lunge. Pick up right where you left off in your count, or you can keep count individually through each set. Great work, guys. Second set, I think, should just feel a little bit better than the first. You're a little bit more toasty. You got some blood flow to the quads. Posture's a little bit more awake. Keep pushing through this halfway buzz. Good, keep crushing, guys, looking good. We're challenging not just your strength underneath that sandbag today. We're gonna get those lungs pumping pretty good here in block 2. All right? Similar workout that you saw on day 5 of week 2. All right, drop that sandbag. Let's head to set 3, guys, chin-ups. Let's get to that bar. Here we go. Let's go, Jason. Let's go, Alex. Looking good. Last set of chin-ups today. We are not revisiting this first buy-in, you guys. Good. Keep it up. Good stuff. Good stuff. Getting our good vertical pull in. And then we have a little bit of that isometric hold, getting those biceps burning. See, it's not that bad, Alex, right? Told ya. You just have to get over that suffocation feeling and you'll be fine.
Besides that.
Besides that, you're good. Love it, guys. Last searcher hold. All right, keep those elbows pointing to the wall in front of you, maintaining space between upper arm and trunk. Okay, soft knees, don't lock the knees out, guys. All right, let's rock this last set of lunges. Love it, guys. Good, try to hit that same rep count if you can. So don't slow down, hard charge this. Good stuff. We're powering through this halfway buzzer. One foot in front of the other. Good. Come on, pump that volume on these lunges. Something that we're pretty good at here at Mountain Tough. Pumping the volume on our lower body single leg movements. Good, let's go team, good. That sandbag is centered on the shoulders. Next block, we're gonna offset with just a single shoulder hold on that sandbag. Love it, love it. Keep cranking, keep cranking. Good job, Alex. Way to go, Jason. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, 9 minutes of constant work, Mountain Tough. Great job. All right, here we go. Lunge count.
90 or more.
Okay.
Under him.
Under him. Oh my gosh.
Count,
You had one job. All right, did you count your chin-ups?
I did 33 the last one.
Awesome.
48 chin-ups.
48 chin-ups. Okay, we'll take.
Jason.
All right, guys. So I fibbed to you guys. You guys will need your box stepper cooler. I apologize because we are going to be hitting Bulgarian split squats, okay? We're about to take on a 2-minute timer for 5 rounds. So it's a 10-minute block, okay? Every 2 minutes, you'll be completing 8 per side Bulgarian split squats. I'm gonna have Alex demo, all right? And then some bag over burpees. All right, guys, this one, your sandbag is gonna be on one shoulder. You choose which shoulder that sandbag is on, okay? So Alex has it loaded on the inside shoulder versus the shoulder of the leg that's in front. You can decide which shoulder that's on, okay? You're gonna hit 8 right, 8 left, and then we have a burpee over bag for 4 per side for a total of 8 burpees. Awesome, love it. So you guys can even scooch your boxes back so you guys have a little bit more space to hit burpees. But yep, those are your 2 movements. We're hitting 8 and 8 and then 4 and 4 every 2 minutes for 5 rounds, okay? So get your heart rate under you, grab a sip of water, and let's get ready. We're gonna work for 10 minutes. You'll rest the rest of the 2-minute interval. Last time you saw this, guys, it was 90, and that was just simply too fast. For working for 1:15 to 1.5 minutes, we want you to have that little bit of rest built in. We're gonna start at the top of the minute. Once again, buzzer's gonna hit every 2 minutes. You gotta get that work done. All right, and then rest the rest of the time. Bulgarians, 3, 2, all right, let's work, guys. Find those feet, find that perfect width. Okay, so length away from the box. These guys are both performing in a forward angle. Whatever's most comfortable for you. 8 and 8, guys. You're switching shoulders as well as legs. So both these athletes are working with an inside shoulder load. Good work. Good. Burpee, 2-foot lateral hop over that bag. Good. Nice. Good. Lots of rest in these first 2 to 3 rounds, but I've learned that that rest doesn't necessarily stay as long in the last few rounds. Great job. Nice job, you guys. Full minute rest, Jason. Good job, Alex. Good. This is gonna look a little different for everybody. If you hard charge, you get more rest, all right? If you need a little bit more time to complete these movements, that's A-okay too. Awesome, good job, Alex. Good. 40 seconds rest. I want you guys to commit to really, really solid range of motion on your Bulgarian. You guys probably know by now, if you've been with us for a bit, how I love Bulgarians. I think they're literally the best single leg movement there ever was in the world. All right, so good reason to get real good and strong at them. We're going in 10. We want that back knee to get as close to the ground as you can. You can even hit a little tap. Let's go. Good. Nice. Great job, you two. Nice little burpee over bag. Good job. Strict, strong push-up. Good. If you don't feel comfortable clearing that bag, just hop right behind it, guys. Good, way to work. Nice, Jason. You guys are cranking it. Sweet. Good, nice job, Alex. Good job, guys. Rest is your friend here, all right? Getting that ability to kind of get that heart rate back down allows you to power through that set. Yeah, 8 burpees, no joke. Keep cranking Mountain Tough. If you're still hitting those burpees, all right, you have time to hold yourself accountable to keep those strict, okay? The 2 minutes allows for you to take the time to keep the movement quality high, okay? That's why we adjusted it. We're gonna feel good after this last workout today. All right, set 3 out of 5. We've got almost 100 lunges, walking lunges under our belt, and then now we're dropping into these Bulgarians. So we've got lots of volume for the lower body today. Just giving you a little kick in the pants at the end of the week. Awesome. Good job, Alex. Way to go, Jason. Yeah. Good job, Alex. Keep cranking, guys. Keep cranking. Come on, 3rd set. Nice. Great job, Alex. Good job, Jason. Woo! Love it. Love it. Good. Finishing strong, Alex. I love it. And breathe, guys. 40 seconds from right now. Great job. Good. If you are cranking these pretty quickly, want more of a challenge, I'm going to give you guys the option to shift everything to 10 by 10. Okay? So Jason's been getting a minute rest. Can you guys tell that I just can't handle giving you guys that much rest? Is it that obvious? All right, so I'm going to challenge Jason to hit a 10 by 10 on those Bulgarians and then 10 total burpees. Alex, I want you to stay at 8s, okay? All right, guys. Let's go. Last 2 rounds, guys, rounds 4 and 5. Option to increase from 8s to 10s. This is your opportunity to push yourself. If you've earned yourself a good rest interval, good, let's dig deep. Way to go. Love the work, guys, love the work. Short and sweet today, let's make the most of it. Good job, you two. Nice job. Let's go, Alex. Here we go, Jason, 5 per side. For Jason, good. Alex, I want hers to stick with 4 by 4. Good. Way to stay on those toes, Alex. You got it. Love it. Woo, good job, Jason. 45 seconds. Nice, keep it up, Alex. All right, let's go, guys. 4 rounds down. Here's where the good stuff happens, right here, okay? 5th set, breathe. All right, this is your time to get a sip. If you're still cranking burpees, stay the course. Good job, you got this, you guys. If anything, at the end of this 4 weeks, you feel just much more comfortable manhandling an awkward, heavy load. That body has built resilience, all right, just simply by moving maybe the same weight as dumbbells, but it's just packaged differently. And let's go. Last round, guys. Last round. Crush these Bulgarians. Don't cheat that range. Drop down, get that optimal stretch, glute, hamstring, quad, drive out of the bottom, placing almost all of that weight through the front leg. All right, so if we were to think of it in a percentage, I want like 80 to 90% of that body weight in that front leg, not pushing through the back leg. Normal to feel a little fatigue right now. We've got a lot of reps under us. Good stuff. Nice job. Let's go. Knock it out of the park, Alex. Here we go, Jason. You guys have this full 2 minutes. Good. Send it, guys. Let's go. Charge it. There we go, there we go. Knock them out, knock them out. I know burpees are not anyone's favorite necessarily. Good, just embrace them. Good job, Jason. Way to hit 10, way to crush those 8s, Alex. 30 seconds, Mountain Tough, all right? Keep rocking, keep rocking. Get every rep here, okay? Get every rep. You guys have about 20 seconds. Now's your time to grab a sip of water, all right? And you guys probably could have guessed we're not quite done. All right, keep cranking, guys. We're gonna wait till this buzzer hits, and then we're gonna break down your finisher today. Good job, Alex. Good job. Boom. We're gonna up to 10s, even though I told you to. I didn't give you a choice. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and love it. Okay, here we go, guys. Last finisher of Sandbag Daily. All right, here we go, team. We're going a 90-second wall sit, okay? 90-second wall sit, and you go and bring your friend, all right? And that friend is your sandbag, all right? So that little guy is gonna sit right on that lap for 90 seconds, okay? At 90 seconds, I'm gonna have you guys ditch that sandbag. I am going to give you about 15 seconds to get in position for 30 seconds of side plank hip dips, okay? So we're starting in a really pretty solid side plank, and we're just gonna dip those hips up and down. These should feel really good on the spine, okay? 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left. We're gonna hit 2 sets of this. So we wall sit for 90, 1 minute, 30-30 of side plank dips, okay? A little bit of transition time in between the wall sit and the side planks, but just a little bit, okay? All right, here we go, team. This is where we have to get our minds right. We've already pumped those legs quite a bit with our 2 favorite movements, lunges and Bulgarians. We're gonna do it again. All right, here we go. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, 90 seconds. Okay, get cozy. Cozy, cozy. Now, if you're just dying for more Zercher hold and wanna hold it up, I'll never know, you know what I mean? I'll never know.
Yes.
Except you'll know if I don't.
I know if you did it, but those of you at home, good job. All right, you guys, we started about 20 after the minute. We're going 90 seconds right here. Your goal here is no breaks. No breaks. Good job. That sandbag is either on your lap, or if you want to bear hug it, you want to Zercher hold it, it's up to you, but it is on your body. Less than 30. Let's go, team. Let's go. Way to hold, Alex. Way to hold. Let's go, Jason. Come on, focus on your breath here. We've got 10 seconds, Mountain Tough. I'm gonna give you guys about 10 seconds to transition, all right? 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo, no breaks there. All right, we're gonna start those side plank hip dips. 30 seconds per side in 3, 2. Let's go. Ooh, a nice and sweaty wall. There you go. Good, go. Keep these controlled. You don't have to go super like bing, 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 bing. Just control the descent, drive up. Keep those hips pushed towards the front wall. Elbow directly under that shoulder. If you need to modify this, you can. Good, we're going immediately into side 2. So roll on over and get straight to it. There we go. Good stuff. I'm gonna give you guys just that same 10 seconds to get back on that wall for set 2. These should feel good on the spine, kind of work those medial glutes in the hips. Way to go, guys. About 10 seconds and we start our very last set. 3, 2. All right, let's see if these guys can avoid the breaks here. All right, making sure we're 90-90, sandbag on the lap. So extra 40 for Alex, extra 80 for Jason. Nice job, guys. All right. Good. Start to think about everything you guys have accomplished the last 4 weeks, how you've utilized this program to take your training to the next level. Whether that's mentally or physically, team, I think it's important to acknowledge that we kept these under 30 minutes for those of you that do have a busy summer, a busy life. All right? Good. Shake out, Alex. Get right back in. There you go. Good. 30 seconds, guys, less than that. Good. Good. 2 big deep breaths, guys, 10 seconds. Good. Stay strong, Mountain Tough. We got this. 5, 4, way to go, you 2. 3, 2. Woo, 10 seconds. Love it. 5, 4, last set of hip dips. 3, 2, and let's go. Nice job, just 30 seconds aside. Think of this as more of a mobilization exercise after all of that load today. We had load on our shoulder, left and right, and centered. Okay, so we're just kind of getting that spine moving a little bit. Smooth transition to side 2. Great work today, Mountain Tough. Great job the last 4 weeks, those of you that have tuned in. Good, less than 10, guys, less than 10. If you're starting to feel a little fatigued, just slow it down. And there we go, guys. Congratulations, Mountain Tough. All right, completing 4 weeks, limited sandbag daily. We are so happy you guys joined us. All right, let us know your feedback. Let us know how you enjoyed it. All right, and we cannot wait to introduce the next limited daily here coming up in 2 to 3 weeks. All right, guys, thank you to Alex. Thank you to Jason. And stay dangerous, Mountain Tough. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the flip side. All right.